guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. Last time we explored and got paid this awesome city and random battles. Oh, look at all the interruptions to my intro. Let's start this again. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. Last time we explored the city and found some pretty interesting people. And at the same time we have these guys. I don't know what these guys are. They have running fire. I think that teaches Kisus a limit, if I'm not mistaken there. But yeah, we also got some cards, and I took forever and a day to get them because nobody wanted to play cards last time. This time, there were Galbadian Soldiers here, so we should probably try and go deal with those guys. Oh, I am going to have a random value. You know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to go and learn. Let's see here. Status Defense Junction and a random encounter. I forgot that we actually had random encounters here, to be honest. It's because it usually doesn't come up. What are you up to? He looked a bit gloomy. Okay. What about you? Mayor walking toward the station alone. Where is the station? Just keep going straight and you'll run into it. Except for you do eventually have to turn. What's up with the soldiers and the war machines? I don't think there's anything different over there near the junk shop, so I'm not going to worry about that. I am going to force that one more encounter, though, just because you don't have a lot of opportunity to actually run into any of the enemies around here. And I would like to show off at least one more enemy, if I could. Video game? You gonna find an enemy? This is why I was surprised at running into the enemy right away, because the encounter rate is not really all that high. Or is it a fixed encounter point? No, it's not a fixed encounter point. Maybe it's only on this screen, which would seem weird. But anyway, we've already seen these guys, but I figure they don't have anything new, do they? No, they're just the same old crap that they were before. So we'll finish them off. Steel orbs. Oops, I missed the trigger. Not that that matters, but Noah's the only one who can't one-shot things. Oh well. Gives me more opportunity to mug things that I don't think I need. But anyway, we learned Status Defense Junction off that, so that's good. And we'll switch that over so you're working on the right thing there. And yeah, we'll start working on counter next, I believe. Yeah. Oh, no, we're going to start working on Status Defense times 2. Because I don't have that one yet, and I definitely want that one. Alright, so other than that, we just keep going this way. And maybe we'll run into those Galbadian Soldiers and the mayor guy. Wow, you go a long way before it cancels out. There he is. It kills me to help the old fart. You just don't like him because he didn't really like you, huh, Zell? Wonder what they're talking about. Never heard of this girl alone. Oh, so they're looking for that girl that those Adia's seeds took away. She seems to be embroiled in something. They were saying it wasn't safe for her. If Galbadia's after her, maybe she was right to go with Adia's seeds, which Adia is working with Galbadia. I'm confused. What's going on here? Don't torch the city. This place is awesome. See, yeah, she's obviously in control of Galbadia, but her seeds are also getting alone? Or maybe they were bringing her here. I don't know. No idea. We'll start with you. Well, I think that mayor's a little hooped. Now, you can choose whichever option you want. You can be a nice guy and go help. If you say to listen a little longer, they get mad at you and you go help anyway. So I'll just be a nice guy. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we're your enemy. Get the ironclad over here. What's that? We don't have any choice. We have to do some fighting here. Even though that's the last thing you wanted, I know. And here we have some run-of-the-mill soldiers. Nothing particularly interesting to worry about here. They have the same old crap, same old crap. You actually have level 2 stuff, so you can get Fyra, Thundara, Lazara, if you care. The only one that's of any use is Cure. Like, I didn't draw fires and thunders and blizzards at the start of the game. I'm not going to draw any of the middle-level spells either. They're just not worthwhile. They're just not good enough as far as junctioning goes to be worthwhile using. And nice critical. And in addition to that, they're just, like, they don't provide enough of anything to be worth the time investment. So, yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. Look at all those levels. Something's coming. What the hell is that? Oh, wait a minute. Now it looks kind of familiar. Well, apparently they have these all over the place. They're, I guess they're the next level of those Black Widow ones we fought before. Got a big one on our hands. He still has Stop, just like the other one did that the other party faced. Protect and Shell, if you care. The number might even be the same, I don't know. We're going to go and we're going to mug this guy. And if the game would be nice, we could mug this guy. And we get an Adamantite for doing so. So there you go. Adamantite, as we've seen before, and I was scratching my head so I couldn't pull the trigger. So yeah, and the Adamantite we've seen, we got that, I think, from Minotaur's card. So there's that, if you're interested in getting that. This guy has basically the same status as the previous one we faced, so there's nothing really to worry about here. 5 to 8,000 HP, in and around there and abouts. If you don't mug him for the Adamantite, you'll get either running fire or missiles after the fight. None of which are particularly important. We've already got plenty of both of those. Again, like before, you can inflict blind on him or slow. Slow, for the most part, really isn't all that useful. Stop, the reason why I didn't draw it is because almost no one is susceptible to Stop. It's just not worthwhile using. Weak to lightning, earth, and water. Doubly weak to water, actually. So yeah, if you're going to use something, use water. And we learned Sport Magic Refine. Nice. Well, that was effective. Whoa, what the hell? They survived. They pulled out the old Indiana Jones and they hid in the fridge.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Or, in this case, in the giant mech they just beat the crap out of. Somehow that protected them from the massive explosion. They're alive! That's great. Even Squall's thinking so in his head. Great to see you guys. Yeah, what happened to the garden? Nothing too much. We managed to avoid missiles. It flies now, you know, no big deal. And they're all happy about it. I guess they didn't see much. I guess they just kind of hid inside the tank and no one bothered to go in. And maybe they got it on radio control. I don't know. Well, radio control wouldn't make any sense, but some kind of wireless control, I guess. Yeah, we should probably catch up in a bit. Right now seems a little too much. You gonna take a look around first, huh? Okay. Now, the interesting thing here is it changes depending on if you sent Renoa to the missile base or you didn't. There's two slightly different scenes here. so happy to see them. I'm not going to show the other option because I would have had to completely replay the last, like, 5 hours of the game, so I'm not going to do that. But if you're interested in the alternative scene, you can pick the other option. I've already shown you the whole reason for bringing Renoa, a very small cutscene, so it's not a big deal. It was really sweet. As far as I know, it doesn't matter what you say, because I felt responsible. That seems like the most Squall answer. Is that all? What more does she want? It's great that everyone's alright. It's a big relief. I think the happiest one as far as, you know, developing, you know, Renoa, and probably even the funniest one is the second option. I just hadn't seen the first one in a little while. I think in my test run I chose the second one there, so I want to choose something different this time. Let's talk to you. Yeah, we kinda did. Sorry for saving your life. You're not gonna thank me. I want him to try and understand us. We're not warmongers. We just more realists. We know that the world is kind of like this, and violence is required at times. It'd be great. It takes too much time, and others aren't willing to listen. I think that's primarily the biggest one. You know, people are lazy, yes, sure, they don't want to take the time for things, but I think that's the biggest one. There's always this belief that the other side's not going to meet you halfway. I hope you understand someday. The world needs both types of people. And he gives him a little salute. Well, that's kind of all we can do for now. But not quite. We want to go back. There's a couple other things we can do once the screen fades, and, well, there are more people here. Looking for a dream, huh? After I left Balam, I traveled all over the place for more than a year. Somehow I ended up here. Through hell, cheated by people, attacked by monsters. Didn't find or learn a thing. Probably not the case, but sure. Worried my parents to death, that's all. Wonder how everyone's doing. Now, this is a unique thing. If you didn't talk to the left side cafeteria lady way at the beginning of the game, you miss out on this dialogue. This is, as far as I know, not a particularly common thing to be shown off. It's not Zhu's son, it's not Dr. Katawaki's son, it's the cafeteria lady's son. Yeah. The garden's here. It's by the docks. Mother's worried about you. You just go see her. I don't understand. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But yeah, you only get that scene and that ability to do... Well, I think you can talk to the guy, but they won't make the connection and you can't go back and talk to the lady in the cafeteria about it now. But yeah, it's interesting. Sure, why not? Middle-aged psycho? He was a middle-aged man a moment ago. Cats are great. There's 256 cats in your house? The funny thing about this, it was pointed out in one of the walkthroughs, I didn't clue in at the time when I read this, but not only is that a crap ton of cats, but in hexadecimal, 256 is FF. Gotta love the little bits of humor they throw in here. What's weird is you can't count more than that, and if you go back to Super Nintendo days, they couldn't count more than 256 in hexadecimal. That's like the highest number you can get with only 2 digits. And so yeah, it's just really, really interesting how they managed to throw that little bit of humor in there. It's nerd humor, yes, but I love it. Great weather, huh? Not exactly my thoughts. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the other guy. Used to be a building here. Now it's gone. I guess I can fish here now. Hope we catch something. I don't think that's the Master Fisherman. I think that's just the regular dude. Can we still go up here? Okay, we can, and there's nothing there. That's fine. Alright, I figured I'd show that off because it's... like, I don't see a lot of people even talking about that, let alone even know that it's there, myself included. I didn't know that was there for the longest time. But, yeah. Alright. So we talked to everybody there is there. Now I think we're supposed to head back. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk to this guy, and we can go up. Now, the reason I haven't cut any of this backtracking off is, well, one, we're not going to be backtracking all the way to Garden. Because as soon as we load up... Excuse me, my voice decided to die on me there. As soon as we get up here, obviously, Irvine is sitting right there. And that means we can do a whole bunch of other things now. It's somewhat tedious when you get here if you don't like the music. Well, I don't know how you wouldn't like the music, but there's a lot of backtracking and dicking around talking to people in this city. So if you don't like that, you can skip all of it, but it's fun to learn more about the game. Okay, Headmaster gave the okay. Perfect. What's up, Irvine? What were you wondering? Do they now? Irvine, they're not your slaves. Don't ask for too much, yeah. And it's kind of weird because he just randomly joins the party now. Okay, we're back. I just figured I'd start doing some of the backtracking off screen now since we're going to do a whole bunch of it. Most of the people here are former technicians. And that girl who hangs out here often, huh? The repair shop by the station. The guy has some major skills. Interesting. What about you, Mr. Drunk Guy? Lots of stuff happening since you arrived. I'm sure everything's a lot more exciting now. I don't know if you have to grab Irvine before coming back here, but you do want to come here. Time for me to get serious. Oh, he's going to do it again. You're not getting me this time! The old man's crazy. Splash. Well, look at that. He managed to cast his line into the water. I'm not sure why that's such a great achievement, but congrats, kid. Now you can go see your master. And this guy is like, impossible. Well, that was boring. Not really the response I would expect, but sure. Anyway, now that we've done that, you know what? We can go do this now. It doesn't matter, I don't think, when you do this, does it? I don't think so. I think you can do this anytime. Because I don't think this is technically part of that quest. Can I get in there, please? Thank you. Oh, they were saying he had a good repair shop, and we talked to this guy briefly earlier. What are you trying to fix here, bud? Oh, I have to move. I keep forgetting. You say anything, Irvine? No. Okay. What are you still doing here? Yeah? Okay, I don't know why you would tell me that, but yeah, why fix that piece of junk? It did its job, it saved my other party members. That's all it needed to do. Are we now? Let's get this over with. Let's step outside here, bud. Let's settle this. This guy won't stop bothering you. Well, nobody else says anything, so let's go on outside. No scene? Go back inside. Now what? He escaped through the window. Said 2-on-1 weren't fair. Interesting. We get a Mega Phoenix. Nice. That's actually a decent reward for doing next to nothing. Stop by anytime. Yeah, that's just a random one. You can only do that particular scene while you have both Squall and Irvine. Now I'm going to meet you by the Master Fisherman to continue that quest. Okay, we're back. Just figured I'd cut all the backtracking off since there's going to be a bunch. Got you running around, huh? Well, you seem proud of the kid. What is so funny? Too much pride to let people in. Sounds kind of like Squall. Didn't mean to tease you. It's your time now, huh? Well, take care. I guess that's all there was. Oh. Spend a little time with the old man before you leave, will you? I think I like you. Okay. Got a little time, meet me at the inn. Yeah, what for? To get a lecture? I think I'll pass. I get enough of those at school. Well, you decide. I believe that's all you need to do. I don't think you have to talk to him the second time. But I'll do it anyway. Yep. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can meet him over in the inn. I believe you have to get the item, the Mega Phoenix, up at the Grease Monkey's place before doing this, though I'm not 100% sure. Alright, we're back. And if you talk to this thing, now that we have Irvine with us, soldiers by the station have been eliminated. Stir heated debates concerning the principles. Here's the mayor's comments. Must maintain our principles. Well, there wasn't much to that, but sure, why not? Great of you to come by. Do you now? What did you want to lecture us about? Something to show us, huh? Oh? You were just so happen to have hologram technology? Okay, sure, why not? Old Dobe. For whatever reason, I guess he changed his name from Dobe to Dobe. I'm guessing the change in pronunciation would be. Yeah, that's him in his prime. Why turn our attention to military affairs, huh? He was a rebel, putting himself on the line trying to change Ethsar. Interesting. Wonderland at the end of the tracks. Most of the people here used to be skilled hands, technicians from Ethsar. Oh. Interesting. Everyone looked forward to building Ethsar of their dreams. Eventually they got sidetracked from the dreams. A lot of focus started going to military stuff. But to no avail, huh? Decided to build their dreamland elsewhere. And that's how Fisherman's Horizon came about. Sorry if I'm skimming through the dialogue a little too quickly, but still obsessed with talking things out. That's all he knows. Now he's the leader, huh? Both places seem to have changed. Well, we don't know anything about Ethsar, but that's what he said. Yeah, it's even cooler than it used to be. Built on dreams, huh? That's all you wanted to share. You want to answer why not? We get some additional scenes for doing this. Alright, let's go. Yeah, it's interesting. Old man's story wasn't so bad. You can relate, huh? I don't think we can talk to you. But he does have a hitbox, so you can actually run into him. Long live Fisherman's Horizon! Your life for Nerzul. Did you change that? Nope, you didn't change that. Okay. Now what? Hmm? Well, people seem to know him. You hardly ever come here. Too busy fishing, I guess. Everyone will think you're dead if you don't show up. Fair enough. Boss? Got me at a bad time. You can drink every day, you must be in good health. Told you to cut back, you bum. Good to see you're still alive. People seem to know him. Let's talk to some of these guys. About time I quit. I know the boss ain't happy with me. Boss, huh? He's so charming. I don't know. He seems like an old guy to me. Not that an old guy can't be charming. Just doesn't really, I don't know, give me that vibe. Good to see you. I'll be seeing you. So, boss has got his eyes on you. Maybe you're not such a loser after all. Oops, I didn't mean that. What do you mean, boss? This is interesting. Did something happen? The way people are kind of bowing down in front of him, he almost seems like he's this great mythical leader of, like, the Yakuza or something like that. Oh? And former colleague. Running some weird shop now. This is it. I always found that icon was strange. It's supposed to be an arrow pointing down, but it just seems so out of place considering I think it's the only time we see a symbol like that in a text box in the entire game. The brat over there grew up in FH. Bigger brat every day causing bigger problems. Yeah, sounds about right. It's a kid. Shut up, both of ya. You're mean foul mouth. Biggest bum in FH. So yeah, they're bowing down before him and now they're calling him a bum. Yeah, I won. Oh, these guys are funny. Boss was one hell of a skilled hand in SR. Used to call him the engineer. Oh yeah. He was the engineer that led the huge train of people out of SR. Ah, so that's why they call him the boss, I would presume anyway. Came up with the name FH. Before leaving SR, he was telling us there if we couldn't build our dream there, we might as well go build it somewhere else. So we all left. At one point during our voyage, the boss sat down and began fishing. That's when he came up with the name. Right? Still got a good heart, old friend. And a mouth that keeps on babbling. Well, isn't that nice? Some things never change. Yeah, why would you come up with the name Fisherman's Horizon? Some kind of meaning. Yeah, a name like that should have, probably a decent amount of meaning. Now that I think about it, I'm surprised nobody said anything. So you just came up with it out of the blue? Well, there was a deep meaning behind it. Thought it sounded good for one thing. That's it? What do you take me for, a fool? Squall pitches in. I thought it was because you were fishing for a dream somewhere out on the distant horizon. That's right. I told you that one before, huh? Forgot about that. I have a feeling he's full of crap. Simple name based on a simple dream. No point in getting too complicated. A lot of the options around here do matter. These ones don't particularly matter, so I'm gonna be a dick. You'll get it someday. I said some good stuff about you. Simple fool. You know what? I don't know how I came up with the name FH. I knew it. What's a kid gotta say? Focus. Focus. What are you? Oh, you're just a shop now. That's fine. Time to get going. You need help getting back? No, I think that's alright. I'm not sure if you have to respawn the second one to get the item, but for doing that whole quest and learning all that interesting lore about the game, we get a Mega Elixir, which is awesome. I think the first time you run into the Master Fisherman guy, you can actually play cards against him, but I haven't been able to find out what kind of cards he actually uses. He doesn't have any rare cards, so it's not like it really matters, but yeah, how'd you like the story? He hates big crowds. What about you? Oh, start working again, huh? Well, I think that's pretty much all the time we have for today. We finished up the side quest there in Fisherman's Horizon. We dealt with the Galbadian problem. And we tied up pretty much all of the loose ends. The garden's getting repaired. All we gotta do is head back and see what we need to do next. That's all for this one. And I'll see you guys next time.